Alrighty. Talk to Catherine Sumeru. Yep, it's there. The spring is there. Hey, is the sun working on it though? Yeah, it is. Cool. I don't know which quest I have to do now. I already finished the main story, the one with Kusanali. It was very fun. And now I'm not sure what I have to do, but let's see.
Traveler, you've come at a good time.
Yes.
Wait, this sounds like another commission.
I mean, it is the Adventurers Guild. What else would we be here for?
It is as you say. The commission this time around is of high importance. It pertains to the safety of the Avidia Forest's inhabitants.
Huh? What happened?
Not long ago, we received word that a section of the Avidia Forest seems to have become contaminated.
Oh, with that red thing.
Contaminated? You mean a new withering zone?
I don't know about the specifics, but I hear that strange things are happening to people who cross through that region. The Avidia Forest inhabitants won't leave their homes so easily. If we allow this contaminated region to expand, the consequences could be unimaginable. That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation. Even if all you can do is stop the contamination from spreading, that will still save many people.
Could the Fatui also be behind this? Well, not necessarily. I gotta stop saying that the Fatui are behind everything, because I don't think they're also behind whatever is troubling Chao.
This is forest business. Maybe Tainari will know something. Let's go find him.
Wait, is this Tagnari's quest? Because I already used the key, so maybe it is and I'm just being dumb. Maybe I should have used Tagnari for the thumbnail. Damn it. Unanswerable problems. Attack to Catherine again? Oh wait, is this a new quest? Oh, let's see. Whatever, we're already here. Everything should look great. Are you here to check missions or deal with repairs? We know what you are, girl. We know. It takes courage. Did that give me any Sumeru EXP? Because I want to get to that reputation reward. Yes, it did. But let's go to the actual Tignar request, I guess. Or I guess Tainari, since that's how they pronounce his name. I don't want to play for too long, just a bit. Since I do want to stream any important stuff on my YouTube to have some kind of archive. And you know, if someone comes to the chat and we have something to talk about, even better.
This is where you've been, Tainari?
For a moment I thought it was by you.
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Tainari, everything's spinning. Am I going to die? Tell Mom that I should have listened to her.
Tell Mom to have a pirate team funeral for me.
And tell Suna that I'm sorry for breaking her toy. I didn't tell her because I was scared that she wouldn't play with me anymore. Tainari, I heard that people turn into birds after they die. Is that true? I feel like I'm getting lighter.
What happened? Tainari, is he?
Okay, enough nonsense.
Oh, look at him being so sure of himself.
You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest. You'll be bouncing off the walls in no time.
This kid Googled what was wrong with him and he just found out that he was dying.
Really? Then can you keep the thing about the toy a secret for now?
No can do. You're a big kid now. Once you've recovered, go and apologize. Keeping secrets to yourself won't solve anything.
Even when the kid is sick, he's not sugarcoating it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something. I recall that you're usually pretty healthy. How did you get this sick all of a sudden?
I don't know either. Mom's been telling me not to play in the forest. I just wanted to look inside. It's different from before. I got lost and went around in a huge circle. After I got out, I started feeling dizzy.
So it is the withering.
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway, go rest. No running around until I say so, got it? Traveler, Paimon, let's step out for now.
Mr. Forest Watcher, how is my son?
I gave him some antipyretics. Let him rest here for a while.
No idea what those are.
I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest, but I only said that to comfort him. His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing them. They seem more akin to a disruption in his psyche. Antipyretics won't be of much use.
What do we do? Mr. Forest Watcher, you have to help him.
They must be from far away, otherwise they would know him.
If memory serves, a plant called the Sunti grass can help soothe the mind. A small number grow in arid deserts. They usually look like shriveled weeds, but can be revitalized with a splash of water. They're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidya forest's climate, so I don't have any on hand. I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale, have her prepare medicinal tools and a set of traveling gear for me.
All right. Thank
you. I like that they're giving more of the NPCs colorful hair.
Is that why you two are also here?
No, we came to see you actually.
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at scale, internal conditions, or resultant effects, they're completely different. The only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome. This nuisance made itself home in the Avidya forest, so I can't turn a blind eye.
We feel the same way.
All right. Let's contact the caravans first and purchase some Vasanti grass. We can also ask about the contaminated region.
Okie dokie.
There's no time to waste. We have to move quickly.
Whatever you say, pretty boy. Buy Vasanti grass. Thank God for teleportation points already being discovered. Mostly. I still haven't gotten to that underwater domain. That's a nice shade of green. it look a little like Ventis actually. How did the book update? Oh yeah, I still haven't done my commissions. Oops. Oops. I'll do them after this. Hey, you nice new tweet. Yep.
I'd like to purchase some Vasanti grass. Do you have any?
Yeah, I had to make the connection now before you forget about it, Sumeru arc.
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest Watcher, but we've been closed for the past few days.
And it's not like I've drawn any Ice Kingdom lately, so might as well post that.
Closed? Now that's odd. It's my first time hearing you say something like that.
It's a long story. Some of our goods were stolen recently. They were mechanical parts that we got from the academia. Although they're old models, they still fetch a good price on the market.
Yep.
Our caravans had to pull together Mora to afford those parts. Now that they've been lost, we'll likely come up short this trip.
Kind of curious on what banner will come out of that Blake outfit. Then again, I'll only be checking it out if it reaches my feed. I've been lazy with social media lately.
All the merchants talked it over, and we decided to raise the prices of our remaining inventory. Until this plan takes effect, none of us can privately sell anything.
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, then why not think of a way to get them back? Raising prices won't solve anything. At best, you're shoving the consequences of the robbery onto your customers.
Yeah.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's
What
not
can
that we
they do?
don't want to. It's just the thief disappeared into the deepest parts of the forest. We asked around, and apparently the forest has been very unusual as of late. Anyone who goes in experiences mental anomalies. We can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out. All we could do is come up with another solution.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated region after stealing those mechanical parts.
Oh.
How many people were there in total? Were they not affected by the contaminated region?
That crook came from the contaminated region. As for how many, there weren't any people.
People? What's going on here?
No people?
Even if I tell you, you might not believe me.
Dude, you're looking at a floating
The
baby.
thief that stole our parts was a huge mechanical crab.
Oh, okay, that is pretty weird. That sounds like some Morrowind shit.
What the heck? The Avidia forest has creatures like that?
Where? Can I eat them?
To be honest, I'd rather not think about it. It moved too skillfully to be new at this.
Professional crab thief.
It came out of nowhere. Before we could react, it swiped our goods and ran away.
Yoink.
We were all shocked. By the time we came to our senses, the thief was already long gone.
It's gonna be a 50-50. Yep. His eyes are cool. They're super cute.
I see. If we help you retrieve your stolen goods, then business will return to normal?
Oh, but of course! Not only that, but you'll become one of our caravan's VIPs on all future purchases of any...
He doesn't want that.
Enough. Tell me something that's actually useful.
Look at his
Any leads on that
stare.
mechanical crab?
I'm gonna screenshot this. Like, dude, can't believe I like this character so much. I don't think I've ever fallen for a character this fast. At most, Ito, but like, Ito's amazing.
Maybe one. After our goods were stolen, we specifically got someone to assess the situation. If you're interested, you can go and talk to them.
All right. We'll go and have a word.
Gather nearby information.
After the goods were stolen, I made multiple inquiries with nearby caravans and residents. Turns out that many others have
He
also
looks
been
even
robbed
shorter
by
like
the
that
crooked crab.
because of the angle. Turns out many of them have also been robbed by that crook crab. Okay, someone is controlling that crab. No way, it's acting on its own.
However, the crab only seems to be interested in machinery. Doesn't even bat an eye at other valuables.
Maybe it's using it for its baby crabs?
The caravan carrying a large amount of mora had an uneventful trip, but another caravan had a child whose metal toy was taken. Whatever the case, that thing is a scourge. We'll eventually think of a way to get rid of it.
Gotta adjust a bit. Okay. Abdo, what do you have to say?
That mechanical crab is fast, strong, and a pain to deal with.
Wish we had any pictures of it.
10 of us might not even be able to
Visual
take that thing
description
head
would be
on.
nice.
Didn't the academia ban research on mechanical life forms years ago?
Oh,
Where'd that thing come from?
that sounds like some 40k shit. For the people to be the most interested in research, just ban technology outright.
Our salaries even got slashed because of it. Who would have thought that that robber wasn't a human, but a mechanical crab?
Who? Oh, that's the last person.
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies lately, but we haven't been affected. We don't normally see the mechanical crab, and it doesn't disturb our daily lives.
Do you sell any mechanical parts though?
It only shows up when the caravans are here, and it runs back to the contaminated region after it's done making a mess.
You haven't tried capturing it?
Sounds sus.
We have, but it's too agile and fast. However, we did unexpectedly learn something the last time we tried to capture it.
Speak, man.
It apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest. So instead of immediately moving its spoils, it first hides them nearby.
You gotta hide the stuff he stole.
Once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in one go. You'll have to move fast if you want those goods back.
Gotta work in a group. Let's see. Discuss this. What on earth is going on?
How are things? Did you make any progress?
We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains unclear. Assuming normal operational status, mechanical constructs generally act according to their given commands. If I were its owner, I'm commanded to steal more valuable things. Or the mora you made. That would be the most efficient method. But it only goes after mechanical components. This doesn't make any sense.
Right. It's really weird.
So, you all found a way to retrieve our goods?
Do you have any more mechanical parts with you?
Yeah,
Yes,
these are
I
fake.
still have a small bag of samples. They weren't taken since I keep them on me at all times.
The crab isn't gonna risk taking a person with him.
Oh, are you planning to...
Under constant external conditions, organisms rarely initiate changes in their habits. Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition. It lives in the contaminated region. And it comes out to steal mechanical components. If we have said components, we can lure it out, capture it, and then make observations for further conclusions.
I love it when he squints. He looks so good. He looks evil.
Chatting like this won't get us anywhere. We're only wasting time.
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back, the caravans will reward you generously.
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag.
Yeah,
I may have other
he's just
uses
like
for it
that. I
later.
like him.
We'll also need to borrow a
Very
sucker
down to
beast.
earth.
Our act has to be convincing if we want the crab to fall for it.
Oh, yeah, no problem at all. If it means getting our things back, you can even borrow me to do whatever you need.
Homie's down bad. He saw those ears wiggle and he just was up for anything. His
I'll
gloves,
have to
yeah,
decline that offer. Anyway,
they
we'll
keep
use
him
the
warm.
mechanical components and Sumter Beast to pose as a transiting caravan and lure out the crab. Once it appears, capture it. I leave the timing to you.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
Professionals. Go to the location where the robbery took place. Is it far away? Not too much. I can just run. Hopefully I can find any world quests soon. That way I can start leveling up my reputation. And oh cool, 10,000 mora. I'm gonna need this for later. It's been a slow night, but then again, it is just the start of the week. I already farmed these flowers. Gotta wait for them to respawn.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter, the goods were likely stolen somewhere around here.
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely capture that criminal crab.
Criminal crab.
We'll start from here and have the Sumter Beast with the components on board lead the way. This Sumter Beast isn't familiar with us yet, so be calm and take your time with it.
Okay, alrighty.
The Sumter Beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it.
Are we gonna have to protect this thing? It's going on circles, isn't it?
Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry.
Hungry.
It's moving again.
I don't want to hurt it. I gotta be careful. Do you have tried to do gacha in Steam for luck? On stream? I did for Kazuha. For Kazuha, I have a video named Kazuha Wishes on my channel. It's a bit for bug. Robo crab. Carb. No, crab. Yep. But right now, when I wish for the Fox Boy, I actually did them off stream because I just didn't think about streaming it. But anytime I make any wishes after this, I'll definitely be streaming them.
Did you hear something?
I didn't have any luck the previous time when I streamed my wishes though, my gacha stuff. But eventually I did get the boy I wanted.
Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about? It's charging straight at us!
Strong, be careful.
We're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have a problem, Mr. Crab. Everybody against it, though. Kui takes the charge attack. Take that. He is cool. Foxboy is so good.
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan robbing crab!
Speaking as if you helped contribute to the fight at all, Paimon. Go, Elbow.
Hey! Playing dumb won't save you! Spill it! Why are you stealing so many mechanical parts?
The traveler is just looking at her like, girl, stop.
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I'll search around the area for the caravan's goods. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you.
You should could have followed it. Oh, Tignari always giving a scolding.
Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections?
Bro, I don't think he can understand you. I guess it does.
You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help us with something? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
Bro,
It reacted!
he knows how to manipulate it.
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets.
He's angry.
I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe...
Can we keep the crab? I
it'd be
promise
best
to
have a
recharge him
guide
every
lead the
time.
way.
Paimon gets it now. Does the scuttler understand what you're saying?
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile towards us. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
Yeah, we should just follow it. See where it's taking all the previous stuff.
It seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood?
Oh.
I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components and to purchase Vasanti grass to make
He
medicine.
can talk. He can speak. He can fight.
We should return. But before we do, we need to set up a few traps. Can't have that crab escaping.
True. I wonder if he understood that. I'm taking him funny first to that. Okay, I'm just gonna teleport there. That's such a nice sound. Poor Grandpa can't climb. Not here.
Oh, mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for us! Thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay you. Wait, didn't you want to purchase Vasanti grass? Don't worry about the price. They're on the house. How many do you need?
Oh, I guess he really is grateful.
2 is enough.
No, that won't do.
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
His gloves are very cute. Foxy boy.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? They aren't worth much compared to this merchandise.
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. We're even.
I wonder if that thing on his neck is part of it's just a normal shirt. It's a sleeveless one. I think it would look good without the hoodie.
Oh, and before we go,
He just looks so covered up.
The forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other dangers are still present. Take caution on this route.
Now, I'm not saying I want him to be naked, but I wonder why he's so covered up. Does he have any scars? Because a lot of the Dendro characters have been sick in some way. I think he'll look good anyway. He does. He looks great. We don't get... Well, the guys are always very covered up, but even the young kids, or I guess the ones that are short, don't usually dress so bulky. Like, he has a shirt, I assume, a hoodie, that sash, a bunch of string around his waist. It's interesting.
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling better.
Not to mention that, look, he has ears. I think he's like Jen Lee, he's like to be fancy. Fair enough. Fancy fox boy. I'm still disappointed they did not Albedo to the standard banner though. They're adding the fox boy, but not Albedo, who came out like almost 2 years ago. Maybe not that long, but like a year ago or maybe more. And Albedo didn't sell that well in the first place. Come on, put him on the standard banner. We need a 5-star Geo character.
Traveler and Paimon.
Oh look, it's the simp.
Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Code for no, you're not good at it.
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable. I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
The jar. Oh, that was the kid's name. Same for boys and girls. Yeah, he is a simp for... She's a simp for her t-shirts.
I feel like he's doing a lot better. His temperature is returning to normal. That's wonderful. Oh yeah. He asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear I asked you to?
No, you can't ask. Hey, Mod 19.
Of course I did. Are you going somewhere far away?
I'm doing Technori's story quest. Have you done it already?
Yes. We're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size, we will likely have to stay overnight. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Simp.
Many things are learned by doing. And once they've been done, you'll realize they weren't as difficult as you once thought they were.
It's cute. Look at that little color lip shading. It looks good.
Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
That's right. You'll do Great, Kale. Alright, then I'll do my best. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
You could have just said everyone.
You put too much confidence in me.
Hmm.
Anyway, like you said, things will likely be uneventful. Let's return and find that crab.
That's such a funny sentence to hear him say, like, let's find that crab. I just hope Tignari's quest isn't as long and dull as Ayato's. Like, I like Ayato as a playable character, but his quest was kinda... it was just politics. Unlike Ito's quest that had a more emotional side to it.
We're here. It should be... Huh? Where's the crab?
It ran away, didn't it?
Did it secretly scuttle away?
The traps weren't triggered, so it should still be here. Odd.
The little that he did, I like that.
You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it.
He's so strict.
Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region. I want to see what happened there. What caused the Ophidia forest to become like this?
I love that attack. School. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Here? Oh, right there.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal.
It looks a bit dull, but not that
Like,
easily different.
Really creepy and suffocating.
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against the contaminated region's influence.
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation, but I've conducted quite a few controlled experiments. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal?
Aside from the fact that it's glowing.
This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the ley line lodestar.
That's cool.
They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of ley line activity in the surrounding area.
Do other plants in Taibat do that? How come there aren't any like that in Liyue and Mondstadt? Or maybe there are and I just missed them.
From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
I can't confirm that right now, but I think that is the case. Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
I took it. I'm gonna take it.
You know, we haven't seen any animals
This is a
entire
nice
time.
quest, just going around with Tignari, picking flowers. It's just like a date.
The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances. Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
And you, another type of animal, came right here.
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average
That's
person
interesting.
cannot adapt to changes in ley line energy, and so they fall ill.
Kuchel's problem also happened because of the ley lines.
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but he and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this
Can
kind
be
of
similar.
change.
Chao and the other Adepti had elemental powers, and even so, they were affected.
Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab.
But I wonder if it still could be affected by it.
That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. I want to test something.
Install purification device. Picking up the strange roses. I wonder if you can do anything with them afterwards.
Environment, no wind. Target parameters.
I missed my chance to give him a big smoosh when he had his eyes closed.
Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
Bro, what the heck is that?
What's this?
Exactly.
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily.
Just a patch.
If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluents, we'll need to tackle the source.
At the heart of the contaminated region?
That's right.
Gotta find out where it is. Probably enter a domain.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Time to fight again. Oh, it's those alligators. Gonna use the ult.
Gather.
What? It really just hit them, like, kill them at once. Wow. Cool.
Hey! Where are you? Wait for us! Let's hurry and keep up! The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Let's go.
Help! Help!
Kill him, Ayato. I know I found you boring, but you're still incredibly useful.
Spare me. Please spare me.
No.
Hey! Are you okay?
Paimon, he's not.
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
Don't worry, we
Why
took
were
care of
they
them.
after him? Does he have any
Oh, God.
mechanical parts? Ooh, that's more. I didn't see that.
It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
Man, the NPC voice actors of Genshin are superb.
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy.
Krabby.
It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me. Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all
It's all crawling with mechanical freaks.
How would you know that? Well, I guess you work around here.
I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went to the contaminated region and almost died. I gotta get out of here. Yes. I have to escape.
That is some superb voice acting.
Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good. It'd be best if you stayed far, far away from them. No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms.
Wanted to, so they couldn't?
Those things should be annihilated.
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long.
Right.
We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village.
Put your front foot. Just go, dude.
At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal.
Damn, he thought of everything.
So you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
It's so hard to understand.
Alright, regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it?
What does he do then? What does he even keep in?
Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you, I wonder? You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside.
Fluffy little hamster.
And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
Oh?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding only towards
Best
matters
robot.
related to
He
mechanical
is a super
components.
robot. Although I'm scared he's gonna die by the end of this quest.
Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why its owner is collecting so many components, I'm not sure. It's getting late, so let's set up camp for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow, after a night's rest. Hey, over here!
I'm going.
Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up!
Bro, don't call me out like that. How do you get there so fast? Although that was really funny. Ooh, that was 20,000 more. That's good. Why are you so mean to me? But it doesn't matter. I still love you, Tegnari.
Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh, any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
You're not wrong, but the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in damp places. For the next tasks at hand, let's
Has
divide
he
and
always
conquer.
been like this, or does he
I'll
speak
set up
from
the tent,
experience?
You'll be in charge of making the fire, and Paimon will forage for edibles nearby.
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do what you can.
Hopefully she finds some bird's egg.
That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon couldn't find any food.
Luckily, we still have you, our precious emergency food.
Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to
This is
evade
giving a lot of
predators.
made in a base feelings, like cooking, not knowing what to eat,
My guess is that they mistook
weird
you for a
bugs.
bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food.
He does love mushrooms, and I still haven't tried the recipes, the new recipes.
Oh, you found some already.
More useful than pie. Well, traveler's not wrong.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time.
Oh, he's gonna turn on you, Dignary. I love when he does that.
That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system.
Yeah, definitely talking to him like he's a pet.
I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time.
That's good.
That is one reason.
That's cute. Oh, and when he lifted his arm, he showed a bit of muscle. That's nice.
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you.
He had to give in.
I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
We need lookouts?
Yes.
Yes.
Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Not too good, though. Bruh, that's kinda... What do you mean by that? I really like him. I'm so glad I got him. I haven't checked how many days there are left on his banner because this update was gonna be much shorter. 9 days. Huh. It went by fast. Sauce. Sauce? A bit sauce.
You're still awake.
Maybe not for long because my phone is already on at 15 energy. So let's go to sleep, do a bit more, and then end the stream for good. Rest.
Paimon's getting sleepy. This is like when we
What was-
just started adventuring together. Nighty night.
Good night.
You're awake earlier than I expected.
Damn it, I want to take a screenshot. Look good like that.
You have to maintain constant vigilance in dangerous places like this. Yawning all the time like that is no good.
He really likes to scold people.
If you can't stay awake, it's okay. Go sleep some more. I'm not tired yet.
He's definitely kidding when he said that. Like, dude, don't even. Still like him though.
Really? You don't need to push yourself. I'm used to staying up all night because many plant and animal species can only be observed during nighttime. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner.
Fair.
A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical life form research for years.
That's
so the origin of these creatures is very suspect.
Starting to sound a lot like the Adeptus Mechanicus from 40K.
Topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontama for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical life form that could help humanity conquer nature.
Oh, something to do with the rings, maybe?
However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that receives and executes in their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms. Zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals.
Oof.
Research on mechanical life forms was thus banned.
I guess that's something, but I feel like you should have banned those, or put a tighter. I feel like you should focus more on the animals than the whole banning research on mechanical beings.
The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows?
Similar,
Maybe
like in
the
Oblivion.
subject will be unbanned in a few years. That's a difficult question to answer. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes. It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Baluka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The blood of my people were born from this symbiotic relationship.
Baluka Shuna of the desert, huh?
So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions?
Impure intentions. I really hope we see more of Tainari when we confront the academia.
Really?
They have a lot of history together.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
The Crabby. No, a message?
Coffee? Did you prepare this for us?
Bro, how did he do that? Yeah, it is pretty good lore. I really hope he makes it until the end, similar to Kazuha in the previous region.
Alright. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power.
Oh, is he trying to manipulate him? Is that why he jitters so much? Because he's low on power.
Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with him.
It's something weird inside the coffee.
The night watch is yours.
So
Stay
he's
safe.
avoiding drinking it. Oh, that sky color is nice.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night.
Your permission. Solo watch duty.
Don't worry.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Do you feel off at all?
Oh, Leyline's acting up.
Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't...
Got it. Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right. Let's meet back here. Guess it'll have to wait until we return. I also just remembered that I forgot to apply essential oil to my tail. You probably noticed that it isn't as glossy as usual.
Let's see. It looks good though. He practices self-care.
Perhaps one night doesn't make too much of a difference. I'll make a new blend when we get back. It should make up for last night. Leftover herbs from last month.
Gonna leave it here because my phone's running out of battery. And I don't want to suddenly end the stream because of that. but it's been nice. So far I'm enjoying the quest. It's cute, it's slow, but I'm enjoying his character. I already liked him before, I'm still gonna like him. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I've been streaming a lot lately. Maybe stream some art. But when the time comes, I'll make an announcement. See y'all.